welcome back to episode 3 of season 3. I'm Spencer.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Logan.
It's the episodes of threes, gentlemen.
It
season
is.
3, episode 3 of us, 3 stories.
All right, be honest. Did you think we were making it 3 seasons when we started this?
No. I literally, when we were at Grace College's media room and you were zooming in, I remember I was sitting in my dorm room when I get a call from Logan. Hey, do you want to do a podcast with Matt and I? And I was like, sure, whatever. This will be a fun little thing. No, I did not think we would buy our own equipment. We would be 3 seasons deep. No, I did not think that.
And have developed a following.
And developed a following, yes.
Hey, Logan.
Yeah.
Is that Pepsi yours?
Yeah.
I might have drinking a little bit of it.
You drank
I might have drank the rest of
I
it.
didn't. I thought I put mine here. I don't know.
It's empty.
That's not empty. I know that. There's still some in there.
Oh, okay. I thought you drank
But no, I did not drink both. But yes. Anyways, my bad. We have these Peeps flavored Pepsi, and I wanted to try
Not
one.
sponsored, although.
I wish. Please sponsor us. But yeah. So, anyways, Matt, score update.
Yeah, so score update. We've got Logan sitting at a strong 6. Maybe not super strong because Spencer's right behind him with 5. And I should have worn my pity party shirt
Pity party.
because I'm at 2 right now.
All right.
Hey, you went on that hot streak last season. Where it was like 7 episodes where you
Yeah,
caught up
this
like
whole,
10
like,
points.
That's true.
Putting together the 3 that I'm going to use right before I do this is not working out well for me right now.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
put a little more effort into it next time.
You going to be a theme man again?
No.
Oh, well, I am, and I'll
All right.
tell you my theme.
Go for it.
This is the episode I've been waiting for because I think these are hilarious, but also sad / funny. My Strange Addiction. Do you guys remember that show?
Yes.
Oh, no.
There was a lady from Worcester, Ohio on it.
What did she do?
She ate rubber.
Ew. That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
He
Yeah.
was trying to make sure that his Worcester, Ohio woman was not the same.
I knew it wasn't because mine was not. But that's disgusting.
Yeah, no,
And
that show
so
was
all of
disgusting.
them are My Strange Addictions.
Oh, that's gonna be a tough one.
That's
That's
really
a good,
tough.
That's a good.
This one's going to be fun.
That's a good
Yeah.
topic though. That's gonna be tough.
I'm going to give you an equally tough one.
Okay.
Dumb criminals.
Amen.
There's so many stories out
Listen,
there.
I'm going to say something, and when the feds show up to my house, whatever, it can't be that hard to get away with a crime.
Not at all.
But here's the thing, too. There are some very dumb criminals where it's like, okay, you rob a bank, and then you go parade that around. No,
You go
duh.
deposit the money you
Yeah,
stole
no,
into
duh.
the sister bank.
Don't give away my stories, please.
Yeah. But honestly, I couldn't do a crime. If you remember my cheating story, I would do one thing, and then I would turn myself in 30 minutes. I couldn't do it. My conscience would kill me.
Good to know.
Just
Don't ever have Spencer help you in a crime.
No, don't. You
Just
will.
like
I
the-
will turn you. It's tough. It'd be tough.
Just like the English story.
The
Cheating
English?
on the English, a couple weeks ago.
That's why I brought
You
it.
cheated on an English test?
That's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about.
That's
Yeah.
why I brought it up.
I drove back to the school. Yeah.
Look, it's
Oh, I still shudder thinking about that. Hate that. Matt, you random?
I'm random again. Yep. Good old rando. I got some science in there. Got some 2 government ones in there. So
Dang. Okay.
I believe them.
Government, true. Anything the government does doesn't surprise me.
That's been my mantra since the start, and it's yet to fail me.
Okay, who wants to go first?
should we go?
So,
Leader?
like gentlemen, rock, paper, scissors?
I'll do rock, paper, scissors.
How we doing this?
Loser goes first.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Matt goes first.
Oh, sorry, Matt. Wow, taking L's in this.
Start us off, buddy.
Taking
For those who can't see-
over the place.
Matt just got scissors smashed by 2 rocks.
Oh my gosh! All right, that was trash. My 3 stories for you. Why have the government do it? Rudolph is real, and sister.
I don't have a sister. So, sister.
I think I can say so. Don't go.
But yeah, that's what I was going to say, too.
No.
I don't have a sister, Rudolph.
All right, I'm gonna butcher this city's name, but the city of Newark, Newark,
Newark, New Jersey.
Newark. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's right by New York.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
Signed
a Newark, Ohio, too.
signed a sister city agreement with a made-up country name called Kalisa. Sorry. Believed to be an emerging independent Hindu nation in India. After discovering that Kalasa was a fake country, the agreement was immediately canceled. The Kalasa had a website with information about its mission and values, as well as photos of the sign ceremony in Newark. The incident raises concerns about the ease of faking a country and signing a deal with a major city in the U.S. Newark's officials literally sat down. They all had photos. They signed the document. They all dressed up, and then they made a website and everything, and found out a couple hours later that everything was fake.
What kind of deal?
Yeah.
You say deal.
It was
What
like
do you-
a sister, they're trying to, I believe because it was an emerging city and it was Hindu, they were trying to just kind of be more cultured across the board. And they literally just signed this like agreement with the city that they would like, I don't even know what it was, to be honest. I didn't read that.
I
far.
struggle to believe a city like Newark would.
This something
that dumb.
cities do?
I don't know.
Just like, hey, I'm a partner with you. Random country in Asia.
I have no idea. Now, don't get me wrong. I would not be shocked if cities do that. But I don't know. Okay.
Okay.
Newark.
You want Rudolph or why have the government do it?
Up to you, Logan.
Government.
Government? All right. A 70-year-old retired mechanic did it better than the government. In Ontario, Addie Altz had heard that the government had received a quote for $65,000 to build a set of stairs for one of the parks he lived near. So, with some help and after hiring a homeless person to assist, he built 8 steps for $550. Well, the government hated it and mentioned that that one cannot just change public spaces because they do not like them. They decided that instead of tearing them away and building around them, they would leave the stairs there and make sure they were safe.
I mean, that's spot on for the government paying $65,000 for 8 steps. Like we pay like $400 for a hammer in the army. So,
Do we really?
yeah, look up the prices what they pay for stuff. It's stupid. Yeah. Like the same hammer you can get at Ace Hardware for $20, they're paying like $400 for. It's nuts.
Okay.
That was a short one.
Yeah, I want to believe. Well, I don't want to believe that because we're highly inefficient, but I do.
Well, I mean, that was in Canada, so.
Well,
Okay.
All right, so Rudolph is real. I picked a bunch of just weird names this one. Helsinki,
the capital of Sweden,
Finland.
Okay, go
Finland.
Did you just say Sweden?
Said Finland.
It's Helsinki.
He said capital of.
Oh, I thought you just said Sweden.
No,
No, that was
Finland. A team of scientists from the University of is it Helsinki?
Helsinki, yeah.
Helsinki, okay, have successfully developed a new breed of reindeer with a red nose. According to the lead researcher, Dr. Inka Sari, all right, the new breed of reindeer was created through a state-of-the-art technology, CRISPR-Cas9. This allows scientists to alter the genes of the reindeer's nose and introduce it into the DNA of a new reindeer embryo. Well, we all know the story of Rudolph and the red nose, which helped Santa Claus in his sleigh get to the correct houses. The red nose of these reindeer has additional blood vessels to allow the reindeer to regulate body temperatures better. While this may seem odd as to why you'd want to regulate body temps, the scientists ran this experiment to help endangered animals adapt to new environments as their homes are being changed by humans and climate change.
Have you seen the show Money Heist?
Yeah.
Is that a new
The guy's
show?
name's Helsinki in it. That's all I could think
Really?
about for that.
Oh,
whole
really?
story.
Wait, no, I've not seen Money Heist.
Money Heist?
No.
Yeah, they're
It's
robbing a
subtitled,
bank.
right?
No, that's a new one, isn't it?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
then I haven't
subtitled.
seen it.
It's subtitled. There's an English dub too for it. Yeah, no, it's pretty good. They're robbing a bank. They all choose names of random capitals. Helsinki's one.
Is it really?
Yeah,
The more you know.
yeah.
Dude, the confidence that Spencer has with this board is
Are you
insane.
locked already?
I don't think I'm
He hasn't,
locked.
he
I
hasn't
wanna-
said he's locked with the confidence that he does.
and I don't know the answer to
I
this at
know
all.
for a fact one of these is true.
Which one?
Ooh, our lights just flickered.
Yeah, I got a text from my aunt. Her power's out. So
That's romantic. It
Logan,
is windy here.
do you want to tell me or are you
No,
not
I'm not
going
going to tell you.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not going to
You
because
could-
I would
you
lie
could
straight
play
to your
your
face.
whole,
Yes,
like-
I know. But he's expecting that now,
Okay,
and
fine.
I don't know how
fine.
it is.
I'm locked in. Which one's true?
Oh.
One.
Oh, I lost.
Yeah. One's 100% true.
The only reason I didn't believe that, I was like, how does a freaking city?
I
Do
read
that.
this in some of my research.
Really?
Yeah.
That is so dumb.
It is so dumb. I'm between 2 and 3, and I'm truly at a toss-up. The reindeer one sounds more far-fetched, so it's probably true. So I'm going to go 2. I'm going to circle it. I'm locked in on 2. Matt, break his heart first.
Hold
So
up.
one
One
is
is
true.
sister. 2
Yeah.
is the government, and 3 is reindeer.
Yeah.
So 1 is true.
How does that happen?
I can give you the link if you want to read it.
I don't even want to read it. I don't want to know.
It was something along the lines of just like apparently it's a thing. I did not know that was a thing where you would sign different.
Oh no, me either. The only reason I know this is because I stumbled on this story as well, and I'm like,
And it was like so
that's
like
unreal.
the best part was
Fools.
like they literally had like they dressed up, they were ready to go. The people don't know, they do not know from when the article was published the name of the woman who like was the lead of that.
That's unreal.
country.
That's hard.
Like, they
to
haven't
believe
been able
for
to
me.
figure out who she is.
That hard. Is that new? Is it? I don't want to know.
I think
I
it was
don't
recent.
even want.
It was-
I don't even want to know.
It was within the last 10 years. I'm pretty sure.
I don't.
It
even
was
wanna
the
know.
article I got it from was March of 2023.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well done. I don't want
And
to
there's
know.
like the
I
best
don't
part
wanna
is like
know.
the news covered it and people are like, well, it doesn't really build a lot of confidence in my
No.
government.
No, I don't even want to know.
If you have confidence in our government, you don't know history.
Which
I'll leave it at
which
that.
one did you choose?
2.
Darn. I think 3's false.
Choose the government.
2.
No,
yeah,
3's
2 just sounds like
Oh,
something
2's the other government?
Yeah,
I think you're right.
You want me to believe because governments are inefficient. It makes a lot of sense they'd pay that for stairs. It just sounds like a story you'd make up to try to fool me.
I was between the two government stories.
Yeah.
So the government one, I did want you to believe it, but it is also true.
Oh.
No. So you double
Rudolph was
stumped?
made up.
Yeah, double stumped.
That was so.
Yeah, Rudolph was just made up, and I threw in. I was like, as I was going through it, I was like, all right, well, like,
Was
what's
that
the
AI?
purpose of this? Partially.
That was so
I had to
wild.
edit this one a lot
Yeah.
to make
That
it believable.
So Rudolph, when you were saying that, I literally said to myself, "It's 1 or 2." There's no doubt in my mind.
really?
Yeah,
It
I
was-
said this one's true. This
Yeah.
one's true.
I was between the two because I knew, but it was so
Oh, we
wild.
lost power.
Yeah, we did. That's okay.
But we can
We're
still go.
remote.
Yeah.
If
We're
you're
mobile,
watching,
baby.
if you're watching this live, and it gets dark, you know why.
Yeah.
But no, like that sounded so fake. I'm like, why would you even make that up? Like that's just
Yeah.
dumb.
No, I
Well done.
I said to myself, "It's 1 or 2."
Yeah.
100%. So we would have been double stumped either way, even if you would have told me 1 because I was going
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Okay. Well done, Matt.
Doggone.
Well done.
2 points.
Yeah.
I almost said 3 was one I knew was true when you asked which one,
Really?
which would have just reinstated in your mind.
Yeah, because I would have gone
Yeah.
like, okay, then 1's false.
Dang.
Okay. Well done. Logan, do you want to go? Or do you want me to go?
I don't care.
I'll go.
Go ahead.
Strange Addictions.
Yep.
Because these are too
This is
good.
gonna be a tough
Hit me
one.
with them.
These
Yeah,
are
it
just
is.
these are great. Okay. Do we want Scott, Jay, or John?
His names.
Yep.
Scott.
Scott. Scott.
Scotty.
A 34-year-old said that he is hooked on removing dead creatures from the road because he loves animals. He would search for deceased animals 7 days a week, rain or shine, especially at night. In 1999, he found his retriever, Lexi, on the side of the road after she was hit by a car. Then he wanted to remove dead animals from the roadway so that others wouldn't also find their pets. He spent 6 hours a day searching for roadkill and can collect as many as 10 animals a night. Scott gave each animal a proper burial. The addiction is consuming his life. It is also unsafe because of the possible diseases he could get and safety issues at night.
What year was this, and how old is the guy?
He's 34, and his addiction started in 1999.
He's 34 now, or was at 99?
Was when you read the
One
article.
whenever,
The
one
article's
whenever the strange addiction
When
thing
was the
happened.
article?
The-
I don't know.
whenever the recording came out.
Yep.
Yeah, I get you.
That's interesting. Like, what does he do to
Yeah.
survive? And okay.
Okay.
All right. And tell me about Jay.
Okay. 28-year-old Jay is hooked on snorting baby powder. She describes that her friends were convinced that she had a secret drug habit when they visited her house and saw every surface coated in a thin layer of white dust. Without her daily fix, she states, "I wouldn't be able to function." According to Jay, her addiction started when she accidentally poured baby powder as a youngster and inhaled it by mistake. And over the past 16 years, her addiction has spiraled out of control. She is estimated to have snorted 1,100 pounds of baby powder.
1,100 pounds?
You had me believing this until their last 2
How
words.
do you estimate that?
I don't know.
Baby powder's light.
Yeah.
Like those things are like a pound. How much-
Also, what does that do to like?
I mean, it's obviously safe if we're putting it on babies.
Yeah.
Like it can't be
Well,
that chemically harmful.
When you put something in your body, like
know.
it's got to go somewhere.
And
but it can't be like that bad. We're putting it on babies, right?
yeah.
It's fair.
Here's the downside. My computer just died. I don't remember. I'm going to try to remember my third story.
Do you need? Is it on like online? You can pull it up on mine.
Huh?
We have power.
No, it's on a Word document.
We have power
I would need
still.
a charger.
It's a MacBook. We have a charger.
Okay.
We'll have a
You
sec-
need
if you want,
USB-C, right?
USB-C or the
This needs a
sticky one.
USB-C
Let me
cable.
see.
I would.
This needs a USB-C cable, and we got those for
Okay.
phones. So
Do you want to recharge it?
I would. You guys finish talking. I'm going to go find
Okay.
where's the charger at?
just go ask Hannah.
Go ask Hannah for go. Ask Hannah for my phone charger. It's
Okay.
a USB-C. She'll know where it is.
Would happen.
It's a 10-foot too. All right. And now we
Wow.
pause for station
Welcome
identification.
to this part of the episode where
Silly songs with Matt.
yes,
The part of the episode where Matt sings a silly song.
if you like when I don't score points, then you can vend me dollars, and I'll continue to suck.
Thank you,
You're welcome.
Matt. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't
I
know.
want to beat Spencer.
I want to be so bad too. I don't know.
I think number 2 is true. I think I've heard of that.
I feel like coming up with that would just be like a wild.
you would never make up 1,100 pounds.
I'm still concerned. Like, where does that go? Like again, like when you eat,
It's a
it
fine
exits.
powder, so I'm guessing it gets
That's my problem.
snorting. It goes
Maybe
straight to
sweat.
the bloodstream, though. But like,
You guys
isn't
still
that the
talking
point
about
of
it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, we did
because-
silly songs with Matt for a minute.
Yeah,
Nice.
I got people to Venmo me.
Yeah.
Perfect. If this doesn't turn on, I can try to wing it. So
It should turn on.
It should. I don't know why it wouldn't.
Give it a hot second.
Unless the outlet doesn't work.
ooh, that would be rough.
It
You can
should work.
contact
Probably
your
should work.
landlord about that.
Yeah. My
But-
landlord may or may not be a listener.
But anyways, Jay,
The baby powder.
Baby powder.
baby
Yeah.
powder,
Scott,
Scott,
the animal remover.
Animal.
animal remover.
His makes sense logically. You can mentally see how losing a pet's always hard. They're like family.
Okay, it's not
Turning
working,
on.
so I'm gonna wing
Give me
it.
the cable. See if I can plug it into mine. See if I can power off mine. No. Give me the other cable that's in the wall. So I'm powering the Zoom right now.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if I can't just power. I'm assuming it's USB-C to USB-C.
No, it's USB.
Oh, never mind.
Normal style.
Okay, I'm gonna wing it.
Alrighty,
We're gonna wing it.
Tell me about John.
Johnny.
He was in his 40s. I do know that.
All right.
His addiction is a corduroy addiction,
Like the fabric?
like the fabric corduroy. Yep. It started when he was 18. I do remember that.
What's he do with it?
When when he got his first pair of corduroy pants. He said that he couldn't get enough of the feeling, and so today every single article of clothing is corduroy. He has custom bed sheets, hats, car covers, and then a steering wheel, all of corduroy. And he can't go a day without rubbing himself with corduroy.
I remember my first pair of
That
corduroy pants.
that is the addiction.
Alright, so here's my
Started at
concern.
18, yes.
You can generally remember the stories you make up better than the real story because you made it up.
No, that's
I also
true.
love how you were looking at your computer like it was gonna like turn on. Like you're like,
I'm like, come on.
oh man,
Those are the
Alright.
strange
those are
addictions.
tough.
Those are tough. I am going to lock in.
That was quick.
I had a long time to think about it.
Yes, you did.
And so I knew between the first two which way I was leaning. I just had to see where your third story fell.
Okay.
I'm
And
locked in.
Wow. Which one do you guys want me to start with?
Jay, the baby powder.
Completely true.
Knew it.
Knew it.
Completely
That's
true.
concerning, but
even
all
told
of
him
us
it.
is concerning.
A lungs. It was a lung thing. Like
Yeah.
it's a woman. It's spelled
Yeah.
Jaye.
Oh,
And
I
she like
misspelled on
puts
the
it.
whiteboard.
Yeah, she puts it up her nose now 10 times a day.
Dang.
It's a roadkill.
I figured there's no way you made up 1,100 pounds. That's like an
No.
unfathomable number. Anyway, what about the roadkill?
I recently lost my dog by like last year.
Oh, I remember that. I'm sorry.
Devastated.
That sucks. Yeah.
And so that is exactly. I was like, if I would lose my dog, that's what I would say. So that one is false.
Number one, baby.
Darn. Matt,
Matt, did you put one?
you put corduroy.
I got one.
April Fools. One is true.
What?
Woo! Oh my gosh, we're filming this early. Sorry. What is completely true?
Oh.
What is completely... Oh, yeah, what's completely true? The corduroy was made up, but I had a nice story. That's why I was trying to remember what he had custom made. But the corduroy run is completely false. My high school teacher, Mr. Morkel, hated corduroy. If you walked in the classroom to physics class with corduroy, he would be so mad. So I said, what's the opposite of that? Loving corduroy.
My disgust for
So
you.
I was not
grows with
wrong.
each
Like,
episode.
Huh?
corduroy is false.
Corduroy is false. So
he knew it
Hey,
because he made it up.
I needed to remember the backstory.
April Fools. I wrote a different number.
April Fools. I didn't circle that one at all.
Yeah, so, whoops. Today is April 1st.
Well, there goes our whole. We're recording these different weeks
I know.
throughout the year. Because
I know.
episode 3, April Fools, when it's being published in like June.
Oh, man. Well,
Gosh, you should have a point for
I'm
that.
like sweating. I'm
Here
sweating.
I was thinking I was going to catch up and get you.
I am sweating.
I was so happy. Like, that's like...
We literally, as you left, we're like, we cannot let him get a point.
This marks like one of the top most disappointing moments of me in this show.
Oh man, I'm sweating. So, but yeah, so the dog thing is
I
true.
almost
It's actually
high-fived
super
you.
sad.
Yeah, that is sad.
It's super
That's why
sad.
I wanted it to be false.
I was
That's why
wondering how he like survives in life because
Yeah,
Yeah,
10 a.m.
it's
and he
sad.
gives him a proper burial.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
shout out to Scott. I think his
for
name was.
him.
Yeah, but there are some wild ones.
Yeah.
Some crazy ones.
yeah, that's a concerning. Yeah,
You
The
could
baby powder one is the one that was like, I read that and I was like, this can't be true. And I'm like, it's going to be so crazy and they're not going to choose it. But I have to share the story.
Yeah.
From Houston, Texas. And it's caused like the doctors, I watched the YouTube video on it last night. The x-rays, like she went to a doctor and saw the x-rays. Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, I bet. That's
Yeah.
kind of nuts.
Okay.
Well, off of my high now, we're going to talk about dumb
I feel
criminals.
so dumb.
No, that was good. I appreciate a good joke like that. That's good. Do you guys want our kindest regards to the
Doesn't mean it wasn't
newlyweds?
dumb.
You can't rob me. It's illegal. Or the hitman of my hitman is my friend.
Ooh, I love Hitman.
I want the hitman of my hitman's my friend.
All right.
I don't love Hitman. Let me legally say that. But movies about Hitmans are fun.
In October 2013, a man known only as Wei was doing business with a developer by the name of Tan Youhe in the Ganji region of China. A dispute broke out over a development, and Wei sued Tan and his company over it. Rather than settle the lawsuit outside of court or pay expensive lawyer fees and try to fight it in court, Tan decided the most economical option would be to hire a hitman to take out Wei. Tan hired a hitman for 2 million yuan to kill Wei. That hitman turned around and hired a second hitman for 1 million yuan and went back to Tan and told him he wanted an additional yuan when the job was completed, to which Tan agreed. The second hitman hired a third hitman, offered him 270,000 yuan up front and another 500,000 yuan when the job was done for the murder of Wei. The third hitman contracted a fourth hitman, offering him 200,000 up front and an additional 300,000 yuan when the job was done and Wei was dead. The fourth hitman contracted a fifth hitman, who offered him 100,000 yuan to kill Wei straight up. The fifth hitman met Wei in a coffee shop and told him for 100,000 yuan, roughly $15,000, I don't want to kill you. He said, we should fake your death. You need to disappear for 10 days. So they staged photos of him appearing dead, and he hid for 10 days. When Wei reappeared in 10 days, he went straight to the police. All 6 men, the 5 hitmen and Tan, were charged with various amounts of jail time, Tan getting the longest sentence at 5 years, and the Good Samaritan hitman getting the shortest at 2 years, 7 months. That is my story.
So he still got jailed?
True.
What?
He still got jailed.
He still did get jailed.
I hope that is true. For none other, that is comical. 5 hitmen deep.
5 hitmen
5
deep.
hitmen
Yeah.
deep.
This is why you have to hire quality hitmen in life.
This is why.
When was this? 2013?
2013.
You know, there's a website out there where you can hire a hitman, and then he just takes that and goes to the police with it.
I believe it.
Yeah.
And like, there's like, people are like the best thing. Like the ratings are absolutely hysterical. And I'll try to see if I can find it later.
I hope that is true. A, because justice was served and everyone lived. But B, because 5 hitmen deep, that takes some dedication.
Yeah. Dumb criminals. It's
Yep.
the theme.
Okay.
Also, you really could start to know where each hitman was in their skills based
Yeah.
on
Based on
the
price.
amount of money
Yeah.
you were giving.
The first
Yeah.
one, 2 million. Holy smokes. Or whatever
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 million with plus an additional 1 when it was done. You can't rob me. It's illegal, or our kindest regards to the newlyweds.
Newlyweds.
Okay. In Jaipur, India, in 2012, the son of a wealthy businessman, who was not named, and his fiancée were set to be married. The night of the wedding, during the celebration and festivities, 4 men showed up and asked to speak to the parents of the groom. They flashed weapons and told the couple they were robbing the wedding of all the gifts present. It was a lavish wedding, and not wanting to raise any red flags, they requested the gifts and loose cash be brought over to them, where they would load it up under the guise of taking them to the newlyweds' house and drive away. The father went to gather the gifts. While they were waiting, the mother asked them if they would at least sign the registry to wish the newlyweds well.
Oh my God.
The men agreed and signed the registry. They gathered up the gifts, loose cash, and went on their way. The next day, the couple reported what had happened to the police, and they searched and they found the names they had signed with appeared real. Police showed up at the houses of all 4 men, found not only the men, but all the gifts as well. They were sentenced to 6 years of jail time for armed robbery.
I don't know if that's true, but I believe it, unfortunately.
Definitely believe somebody just being like,
Unfortunately.
first off, if that's real, shout out to the mom.
Witty. Okay.
Oh, my
I don't know. I need to hear number 3.
Yeah.
You can't rob me. It's illegal. In October of 2018, in Belgium, 6 men came into a vape shop and told the owner, a man by the name of Didier, that they wanted to all the cash in the register. They flashed their weapons, so Didier knew this was a robbery. He told them, "It's only 3 in the afternoon right now. I can give you $1,000 in cash, but if you come back at closing at 6:30, I will have much more for you." The men looked around, agreed, and left. Didier called the cops, reported what had happened. The cops didn't believe the men would return, so nothing was done. At 6 o'clock, the men returned and demanded the cash. Didier got frustrated with them and said, "Maybe you should steal a watch too. I said we close at 6:30. It's only 6. You still have a half hour of profits you're losing out on." The men again left, and Didier called the cops. This time, they sent plainclothes police officers to the shop. When the men returned and demanded the cash at 6:30 for a third time, the officers arrested them. They earned the nickname the dumbest robbers in Belgium for their failed robbery attempts.
So this is the first time this
And
season.
I am giving you guys a 15-second timer on this. Talk it out, discuss it, but I'm using my
Matt, what are you thinking?
my thing. Go.
I'm kind of thinking Hitman, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know really why.
10
but,
seconds.
What was the second one again?
The second one was Newlyweds. The third one was the robber.
5 seconds.
The weed store or whatever. The vape shop.
Time. We have 15.03. Man, I'm good at this.
Concerning.
Yeah.
That's
quick.
not like
That's
that one
quick.
at all.
So let's explain this one.
Yep.
Oh, no.
We decided that is fun. That's a good one.
Yeah.
So we decided
There's 2
that
of those each.
yeah. So we decided that the guessers shouldn't be the only ones with power. That the storyteller should have some sort of power as well.
Way to fight back.
Yeah. And so this is one of the lifelines, if you will. We call the offensive lifeline. So Logan, after he reads the story, he said you have 15 seconds. So pretty much Matt and I have to make our decision in 15 seconds.
Or they don't get the point.
Or we don't, or it doesn't count like Logan automatically gets a point. So I made my decision only for no other reason. I couldn't think. It's amazing. Logan said 15 seconds and my mind went blank.
I circled the wrong answer when he said that.
My
I
mind,
had to like erase it and be like,
my mind went blank. I don't know. So you choose which one you want first.
I'd like to see what you guys put
I-
in your 15 seconds.
I refuse.
Okay. Noted.
I just need to know the hitman. Please tell me the hitman is true.
We're going to start out
Darn.
in Belgium, where that story is 100% true.
Which one's Belgium?
The guys that showed up 3 times.
Yeah, I knew that one was true. I didn't know that one was
Yeah.
true. I thought I can just envision that being true.
The dumbest robbers in Belgium. They showed up 3 times.
Yep.
Trying to get the cash. The third time, plainclothes police officers were sitting there, arrested them. Absolute
Yeah,
idiots.
That's
And then okay, so now
the
that's
one.
50.
That's the one I circled first when you said.
Yeah.
When you said
15 seconds.
15,
Yeah.
I just like circled and I was like, oh no.
So I will tell you which one I chose.
All right.
And for one reason only. No logic. I love the hitman. I pray it's true. Not because I would get a point, but because I just think that story's hilarious. I picked 2 because newlywed, screw it. I just got married and I was running out of options, so that's what I chose.
So, we have a lot of double downing.
We're double
'Cause
downing.
I also chose that because
Dang.
I'm pretty confident. I'll have to go through my list. The Hitman story is actually on my list of true stories
Oh.
that I have not told yet.
Wow.
So
It literally says remove from my list. Show that to the camera. Show that to the camera. It says remove from my list. No, wait. I want to say something.
I didn't check my list, so I'm not sure if it's actually there. I figured I shouldn't do that while it's in the story, so I'm not sure if it's actually there. But I'm pretty confident in my list. I've got one that says Hitman, and
Let me say something. If you're wrong, I will laugh. I know I lose the point, but I will laugh harder because you were like, it says remove from my list. Logan,
I'm gonna be so upset if I'm wrong.
where are we at?
The Hitman's true. That happened.
Yes!
That's a great made-up story, though.
I made up that story about the newlyweds. I was literally last night. I'm going, I have a lot of true stories still. I need something fake. I'm like, what would be just an idiot robber? Like, I'm like giving their idea away. How would this go about? And I made up the story if they signed the registry with their real names.
So here's the thing. I think if I would have had time to think on it, I would have convinced me the Hitman was false. But
And it worked against you a little bit.
Well, no, actually, I don't
Worked
know. I was
against me.
pretty much stuck on the newlywed.
Yeah.
Mostly because what I was going to say before you said 15 seconds, I was in the process of saying, this is the first time this season where I don't even have an inclination towards one of them.
Oh, bummer.
But the 15 seconds, and the only reason I chose it is I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Well done, though.
Wow.
Those were good stories.
Dumb criminals make
Solid
great stories.
Yeah. So what was the point total today?
Yeah.
Point total
Not good for me.
was
I think I
not
had-
good for him.
Ooh. I think I had 4.
You had 3.
Yeah, one of us got yours.
3.
Yeah.
3. No, we can. All you can get.
No,
is-
I didn't get Matt's story.
no.
And
I
I
had
also
3.
had 3.
Dang.
What'd I get?
0.
0.
Oh.
I couldn't remember. It's been a long
That's
time.
a rough
0.
one.
Oh,
That's
that's
your
right.
first goose egg in a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
In a long time.
Maybe since the first season.
In a while.
Yeah.
And
What's that bring us to?
that brings us. Oh, where'd he go? Come back. So that takes us to Spencer with the lead
Okay.
of 8.
I'll take it.
Logan with 6. Matt with 5.
This is
This is
this is so it's a
close.
3-point game. So I was telling Matt and Logan that with less guests, there's less opportunity to have a major separation.
Yeah.
Technically, there could still be a chance. But I like it tight.
So I'm going to invite more guests.
You're gonna invite more guests. Okay. Well, any last words, gentlemen?
No, it was a good
I
one.
got nothing. I'm gonna go remove that story from my list and call it a day.
Okay. Well, we'll catch you next weekend.
Thanks for listening.
Well, have a nice June.
Yeah. What is that, Spencer?
Have a nice June, Toodles. Bye.